Emeralds. And they'll be going left to right. Into jump will be Corey Simmons as well as Isaiah Kilby Sharp. We'll give you the starting lineups as the game continues, and the tip is won by Sharp and the United Christian Academy Crusaders. Top of the key will be Thomas Powell. He is a senior going to Lynchburg next year for baseball. He passes right elbow to a 8th grader, Dalton Taylor. 13 points per game. He's a strong shooter from the outside. He takes the up fake shot in the lane, no good. But the rebound is put up and in by Isaiah Sharp. The first basket of the game, 2-0. Starting lineups for the Gateway Christian Academy team. Number 5, Austin Sexton. 12, Austin Schlitt. 13, Zach Harris. 25, Corey Simmons. And 34, Randy Simmons. As it will be Corey Simmons, left elbow. Passes up top of the key into the hands of Jason Schlitt. Right elbow to Zach Harris.
Man-to-man defense for United.
Harris back to key, shoulders, top of the key. Now goes right side in the hands of Corey Simmons. Down low, looking for a player. Instead, it will be picked off by Isaiah Sharp. Back comes United Christian Academy. 6:48 here. There's an errant pass, kind of a baseball pass right there from the baseball player. Down low, intended for Jamie Morris. Instead, the ball will sail out of bounds right back to Gateway Christian Academy.
Over 400 listeners listened to us yesterday, and we expect a lot more today on Indiana SRN.
Into the lane. The shot is up, no good by Austin Sexton. The rebound is scooted out of bounds on the far sideline. It will go back into the hands of United Christian. United coming into the game 25-3 on the year. They lost into their state championship game. The 8th grader, Dalton Taylor, will bring the ball up the court. Passes left elbow into the hands of Seth Norris. Cross-court pass right back to Taylor. Guards passing the ball around. It looks like a 4-out, 1-in, and they got a 3-point shot. Up and good by Dalton Taylor. The 8th grader gets his first bucket of the night. 5-0 is the score now.
He goes as quickly as United goes. If they play well and he plays well, they'll do very well today.
A trap in the corner had Austin Sexton in some trouble. He bombed it up from 3-point range, and it's no good. Back comes United. Cross-court pass into the 8th grader as he's looking for his shot early. The baseball player will go into the left corner, and that 3-point shot is rimmed out by Seth Norris. GCA up into the front court. A 3-point shot this time. Up and no good by Randy Simmons. And the rebound will be batted out of bounds back to United.
GCA seems like they're out of sync a little bit this morning. You know, early morning games, if you got a team that doesn't play well early morning, it takes them at least a quarter to get going. We'll see how that is with GCA.
Bring the ball up the court slowly is the senior, Thomas Powell. 7 points, 8 assists, 4 steals. A stat sheet stuffer. As he'll pass right back to the 8th grader. Another 3-pointer is up and no good by Dalton Taylor. Down with the rebound will be Corey Simmons. Up and into the hands of Sexton. Sexton in the lane. Shot no good. Rebound falls down to the hands of Powell. Powell looks to push and will push right side into the corner. 3-point shot attempted by Jamie Morris is no good. And we're going to get a foul, I do believe. This will be a blocking foul on Thomas Powell.
Both of these teams scored anywhere between 40 and 45 points yesterday, so we're not going to see a 60 or 70-point ball game. So I would guess, as a coach, if you get to 45, you're going to probably win this game.
Absolutely. Cody Rowland into the game for the first time for United, senior on this ball club. Checks in for Seth Norris. Into the lane, shot up by Sexton, and this time it falls through. 5-2, 4:27 left here in the first quarter.
As you can tell, United knows that there's, both of these teams know they have to play 2 today. So how much fuel do you use at 10 o'clock so you're ready for that 4:30 game today?
Taylor has the ball, right elbow, 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound down into the hands of Corey Simmons. Simmons into the front court. Passes out. Sexton, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound falls down and into the hands of Randy Simmons. His shot up no good. And the ball will be stolen from behind by Dalton Taylor. Taylor into the front court. Has it on the left elbow. Looks to work it around the top of the key. Right back to Taylor. 3-point shot. This one is also no good. Back comes Gateway. Coast to coast lay-in is good for Corey Simmons. 5-4, a 1-point lead here early for United.
Gateway won yesterday and advanced over United, and United lost yesterday. We talked about that because of that loss, they still received a bye to slide in this position.
As the shot is up, no good. Another offensive rebound down low by Isaiah Kilby Sharp. And Sharp's able to stick it back in for 2. 7-4.
Sharp
Now
has 4 points early in the game.
Corey Simmons, left elbow, leading scorer on this team, goes top of the key to Sexton. Sexton pulls it out and will pass over into the hands of Zach Harris. Right elbow, Randy Simmons, top of the key now. And a 3-point shot up by Schlitt, no good. Rebound corralled by United. As the floor general, Thomas Powell, will slow it up.
Phil Powell, the coach of the Crusaders, 18 years at United.
Cross-court pass, and this time a three-pointer up and no good by Cody Rowland. The ball is tipped out and into the hands of United. Another three-point shot. This one is also off the mark by Dalton Taylor. Back comes Simmons. Randy Simmons now for 3. That's going to be actually Sexton from the right corner, knocking down the three-pointer. 7 apiece now after some nice shots by Sexton.
5-0 run by United, and now it's a 7-0 run. It's a 7-0 run for GCA.
Another three-pointer by Taylor. This time it's good. Extends the lead again, 10-7. Back to 3 points for United. United, as we mentioned, makes 9 3-pointers a game, so they're going to shoot a lot. Worked around into the hands of Corey Simmons, left elbow. He looks down low into the post. Nothing available.
Got a double post down underneath if they would use it off the ball screen.
Instead, it will be back into the hands of Corey Simmons. Simmons, top of the key. Still looks down low. An errant pass is going to be tipped and stolen by United. Into the front court is Powell. Powell gets into the basket, passes back out, and another missed 3. Would have been a good assist by Powell. Instead, it'll be passed up in an unbelievable tip pass as the lay-in is good. Corey Simmons tips it up into the hands of Zach Harris for 2.
10-9. We're 50 seconds away from the first quarter being over with. Very good up and down quarter.
Thomas Powell with the basketball. Left elbow into the hands of Taylor. Powell into the lane now as a shot is hoisted up. No good by Jamie Morris. Rebound falls into the hands of Corey Simmons. Back comes Sexton as he will call the last play. 36 seconds left in this one. Sexton over to the corner. Corey Simmons with the ball. Tries to look down low to the post again. Nothing available. Cross-court pass to Sexton. 3-point shot up and good. Score is now 13-10. I believe they're going to keep it at 12-10.
Yes, it's correct.
12-10 is now the score. A 2-point lead, first lead of the game for Gateway Christian. And up fake and a 3-point shot. And this one is drained at the buzzer by Dalton Taylor. And that's going to do it for us here at the end of the first quarter. An exciting back and forth play. The United Christian Academy leads by 1 over Gateway Christian, score 13-12. Stay tuned here on Indiana SRN for second quarter action.
NACAsports.org and this national tournament, along with all the sponsors, brought to you by IndianaSRN.org. NACA.org has several tournaments throughout the year. Check out their website at NACAsports.org. For more tournament information, you can contact our email at our website at IndianaSRN.org. Click on the NACA website there. Brent?
Resuming action now. As we mentioned, Gateway is going left to right into the hands of Sexton. He'll go back into the corner. Corey Simmons corrals the pass. Simmons looking to drive on Isaiah Sharp. Instead, cross-court pass, three-pointer up, and no good by Devin Sexton, who just checked into the contest. 13-12 still here.
A quarter that took 9 minutes to play. How about that?
That was quick.
It was very quick.
Not many fouls being called here. A lot of three-point shots. As it will be Thomas Powell with the basketball. Passes around the top of the key. And newly checked into the game for the United Christian Academy Crusaders is Ty Dean. Up into the front court. Austin Sexton spots up for three. His shot, good. Score now 15-13. Back and forth game continues. We have a stolen ball, and it will be brought up into the court. Zach Harris passes off to Corey Simmons. Simmons shot up, no good. But Simmons will go to the line to shoot two free throws.
Austin Sexton has 11 points already in the game, and he's hit, he's 3 of 5 for three-point land.
So Corey Simmons to the line. Senior hoists off the first shot. That rattles out. Some more substitutions. As United coming back into the ballgame will be Jamie Morris as well as Dalton Taylor. Along with making the first appearance will be Michael Nicely. And checking in for Gateway Christian Academy will be Dwayne Finney. The free throw is missed. 0 for 2 from the line. Still a 2-point ball game, and slowly bringing it up the court will be Thomas Powell. Powell, as we mentioned, a good baseball player. As they're working around the key, Dalton Taylor, an alley-oop attempt as the ball was floated up, and it was caught and laid in for two. If Taylor would have gotten a better leap, he could have dunked that one home. A good pass from Powell to Sharp for two. Now it's Finney in the left elbow. Works it into the hands of Sexton. Back up top of the key. That'll be Schlitt. Schlitt over to Corey Simmons. Corey Simmons looks to work. Instead, will get into the lane. Passes off to Finney. Finney for three. This one rattles out. Back comes Dalton Taylor. Good use of the dribble to negate the pressure from Devin Sexton as he'll pick up his dribble. Into the post. Sharp looking to find a cutting player a little behind him on the pass as it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Gateway Christian.
Early score 15-15 has been up and down, and really only one foul called in this game so far, and that's been pretty impressive.
Another alley-oop attempt. This time the pass will be stolen by Gateway. A good fast break. Sexton to Sexton, and the lay-in is good by Devin. Now Thomas Powell with the basketball. Gets it up quickly this time. 5:39 left here in the second quarter. Working it around the key as it'll be Taylor into the corner. A three-point shot. This one is up and good by Jamie Morris. Score is now 18-17. United takes back the lead. United going with a little bit of a 1-2-2 half-court trap, as it will be a cross-court pass into the hands of Corey Simmons. Right corner, it'll be Finney. Cross-court pass, Devin Sexton. Three-pointer up, no good. Rebound falls to Corey Simmons. He gets into the post. Up fake, blocked by Sharp. Right back into the hands of Devin Sexton. Sexton up, fadeaway shot, no good. Rebound will be grabbed by Dalton Taylor. Taylor gets it into the front court. Spots up from NBA range. This one off the mark, but the rebound is tipped out of bounds. This will be off of Isaiah Kilby Sharp.
You think that Taylor has the green light to shoot anywhere on the floor, but that one was, as you said, NBA range, and I think you want to take a step in a little bit more because I think your range is there other than that long shot.
Austin Sexton slowly bringing the ball up the court as he will pass over to the hands of Finney. Finney with the quick trigger on his first attempt as he will step back. Nothing available. Good defense there by Taylor. Back up top of the key. Passes it cross court. Skip pass into the hands of Corey Simmons as he'll lose it in the air. Back quickly. Will be up and no good. But a putback is good. Michael nicely finishes the garbage that Thomas Powell left on the rim. Sexton to Sexton. Devin Sexton with the ball. Thought about the three for a second. Instead, will back it out.
Gateway down by 3 here, 20-17, with 3:54 to play in the second quarter.
Corey Simmons back with the ball. Devin Sexton, three, top of the key. Good. Scores 20-17 as we continue back and forth. No, pardon me, 20-20 as they change the score. About the same amount as my vision there, Keith. 3:32 left here as the ball will be worked around the key. Powell back up top of the key. Three-pointer, Jamie Norris. And all of a sudden, it is raining triples. I'm no meteorologist, Keith, but it seems to be raining in here, huh?
Raining threes. That's 5 for United and 4 for GCA.
Skip pass yet again into the hands of Devin Sexton. Sizes up the defense, will hand off to Austin Sexton. Down low, into the post, pass intended for, that was Zach Harris down low. Instead, it will be sailing out of bounds, staying here with Gateway Christian.
The stat that is unbelievable is there are more three-point attempts anymore in a basketball game than free throw attempts.
That is insane. As it will be worked around out of bounds, pass finds a wide open Corey Simmons, top of the key, three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schlitt, who just checked back into the contest, as he will get fouled, and just as you mentioned, add on a couple free throw attempts.
That is our third foul only today. Third foul only, and we're 2:51 into the first half. Gateway shoot at the free throw, missed the first free throw.
As the first free throw will be missed.
As he gets ready for the second free throw. Eyes it, dribbles eyes, flies, got it.
That'll be now 23-21. 1 for 2 from the line. As United will come back now. It'll be driven up by Powell. He'll dish off into the corner, working around the key. Top now will be Powell. Powell works onto the left elbow. Passes back into the hands of Seth Norris. Norris will go back to Powell. Powell into the lane, back to Norris. Three-point shot. Good. Unbelievable shooting here. 26-21. United with a 5-point lead.
You think it comes down to a last shot, it's going to be a three-pointer?
Yes.
I tell you.
Absolutely. As it'll be worked around into the corner, Devin Sexton with the ball as he'll spot up three-pointer, top of the key. Good. Back and forth, three after three, 26-24.
Are we reaching a record yet of how many three-pointers in a half? We got to be coming close.
It's getting close as Seth Norris has the ball now. Sends it left into the hands of Norris. Back up. Shot. No good. This one will fall down to the corner. Rebounded by Devin Sexton. Up comes Gateway Christian. Work down low. Great pass into the post. As the up fake got the defender in the air. And it was able to be Zach Harris down low with the shot. And it's going to lead to free throws. As Harris will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
If you've just joined us, we're at Dayton, Tennessee in the placement games of the brackets as GCA taking on United to score 26-24 United, and we have nothing had lots of three-pointers. We'll have your stats for you at halftime, but a lot of free throws, a lot of three-point line. As the free throw is good from number 13, Harris, to bring the score to 25-26.
25-26 is the score now. 26-25 as it will now be brought up by Dalton Taylor. A good shooting night so far, probably about 30% on threes for him. As the ball will be worked around and cutting to the paint as the shot is up. No good there by Cody Rolland, but Rolland will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. I do believe they're going to give that foul to Schlitt. That'll be his first and the first on Gateway.
Coley Rawling at the free throw line has not scored today. Will shoot 2 as the official hands him the ball, bounces the ball, dribbles once, eyes, flies off the back of the rim, no good. 26-25 is the score. United from Virginia, Gateway Christian Academy from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Second free throw good.
As the shooting continues to be high for United, even from the free throw line, score is now 27-25. Gateway Christian with the ball. Top of the key, it will be Sexton. He'll pass off into the corner. Thought about the three for a second was Simmons. Instead, Schlitt has it in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound will be tipped and into the hands of Taylor. Taylor up into the front court. He'll pass back, and a long three-point shot was a bit too long for Jamie Morris.
Coach Powell asking why. Why shoot that shot? Take it in a little bit more. But, you got the freedom to shoot the three-pointers. He's not saying to take it in the basket. He's saying step up to the line and shoot the three.
Instead, it'll be Sexton back. Corey Simmons with the ball. Down low into the post. Back to Schlitt. Free throw line shot. Good. All knotted up yet again at 27. Bringing the ball slowly up the court will be Dalton Taylor. Taylor, an 8th grader on this squad. One of the leading scorers. 13 seconds. He'll hold for the last shot of the half. Dalton Taylor looks to make a move. Receives the screen from Sharp. Goes left side. Has a tip from behind. Right into the hands of Morris. Cross-court pass to Norris. And that ball will be deflected again. 1 second. Half-court shot by Sexton is up. No good. And with that, an unbelievable first half. Back and forth basketball. We're going to say it's 0-0 going into the half. With the score, United Christian Academy 27. Gateway Christian Academy 27. Stay tuned here for the halftime show as well as the start of the second half on Indiana SRN, where you're always in.
You're listening to Indiana SRN, home for God's Word 24/7 and sports. How about that? Halftime stats brought to you by. We'll do that again. My producer didn't have me on. Huh. Halftime stats brought to you by Clearwater Christian College. Clearwater Christian College places the gospel of Jesus Christ at the center of their university. Check out Clearwater Christian College. Here's your halftime stats. We're first knotted up at 27-27. United Christian and Christian Academy of Virginia. You have Rowan with 1, Nisley with 2, Morris with 6, Shore with 9, and and Taylor with 9. There was 5 3-point field goals by United Christian Academy. For Gateway Christian Academy from Virginia as well, you have Simmons with 2, Sexton with 11, Harris with 3, Schlitt with 3, and Sexton with 3. They threw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers. It has been a battle of 3-point shots. There was only 4 fouls called in the whole entire first half. Bob Jones University, Clearwater Christian College, Tacona Falls College, Bryant College, Pepsi-Cola Christian College, and 323 Sports are your underwriters for the NACA National Tournament. We are Keith Myers and Brent Young. We're from Indianapolis, Indiana on Indiana SRN. We have the radio broadcast for you. And if you're tuning in to YouTube, which I think there's about 300 of you are doing that today, welcome to the broadcast as we will have games for you all day long. Our last game today is at 9:30 this evening, so we'll be right in this gym the whole entire day, and Everett will be manning the camera all day long, and we're looking forward to great action. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the second half action for you. You listen to IndianaSRN.org.
God made him who had no... But it pleased the Lord to crush him, because at the cross he justified the ungodly. He condemned sin in the flesh. He redeemed us from the curse of the law. He destroyed the works of the devil. He has given us the victory. At the cross he made us righteous. He demonstrated his love. He demonstrated his justice. He perfected for all time those who are being sanctified. At the cross, he has forgiven our wickedness and remembers our sins no more. He has freed us from every sin. He has taken away our sin and dressed us up in a garment of salvation and a robe of righteousness. At the cross, he has saved us from wrath. He has given us eternal life. He washed you, sanctified you, adopted you, made you alive, even when you were dead in your sins. By grace, not by works, not by the law, not by your righteousness, understanding, good deeds, seeking, nor work, but because of his great love for us, because of his grace, because of his mercy, because of his cross.
I was impressed with how many great reviews they had.
What makes CertaPro different is that our people really care about making our customers happy. We work from a personalized written certainty pledge.
CertaPro painters did a wonderful job. They respected our lifestyle and our home.
It's about 5-star craftsmanship and having truly satisfied customers. Schedule your free estimate at CertaPro.com. CertaPro Painters, because painting is personal.
Contact them locally at 317-688-0944.
Earn a seminary degree that's affordable and practical at Lincoln Christian Seminary. The accredited Master of Arts and Ministry degrees can be completed in as little as 2 years. Lincoln's flexible 8-week format fits today's busy lifestyles and fully prepares students for vocational and professional Christian service. Classes are offered in Northeast Indianapolis with easy access from I-69 and I-70. Apply online at lincolnchristian.edu/Indy for summer and fall classes.
You're listening to Indiana S. And we're now. We're tied 27. Second voice of the NACA. Young.
Welcome back live here as we have the start of the second half. It's not at all at 27 apiece as we've got a foul down low. They're going to give this one to Isaiah Kilby Sharp. It's going to be his first of the night. And the first team foul of the second half. A little bit of a full court press. You didn't see this in the first half as it will be close to being broke. It might be a 10-second call instead of getting across.
Got it at 9.
Slit as it'll be back into the hands of Harris. Harris goes left elbow. That'll be Corey Simmons. Corey Simmons looks down low. Instead will spin past one defender as he'll spot up for 3. Instead passes back over into the hands of Austin Sexton. Back to Corey Simmons. Simmons looking down low to Schlitt. Schlitt has position. Shot off the backboard and no good. Rebound batted up and taken by Dalton Taylor. Taylor knocked down a couple three-pointers in the first half. Has 3 on the night so far.
He is their leading scorer as an 8th grader, Brent. That's pretty amazing.
Very amazing. Ball tried to be worked down low to the post to Sharp as it'll be kicked back up top of the key to Thomas Powell.
I think what United wants to do is post up their big man, and now he's out to the top of the key.
Spin move into the lane. Shot hard off the backboard. No good. Now with the rebound and coming back into the front court will be Harris. Harris goes left elbow as Austin Sexton has it. Sexton gets met with a double team. Good hedge as the ball will be worked around. 3-point shot in the corner. This one is up and no good, intended by Randy Simmons. And there's going to be a foul on the rebound. Going to give this one to Thomas Powell. That's his second foul. If he gets in foul trouble, that might be trouble.
That could be very much trouble for United. They want to keep him out of foul trouble. He sees the floor very, very well.
Zach Harris goes back into the hands of Austin Sexton. Down to Schlitt. Schlitt up fake. Instead, will go back to Harris underneath the basket and pulled out to Corey Simmons.
GCA, if you're watching it on film and if you're listening to the game, they are overloading the weak side of the basket and then pass the ball opposite it for an open 3 just like that one.
A wide open 3 in the corner as Austin Sexton knocks it down. Scores now 30-27 and the three-point shooting continues here in the second. 2 minutes in.
You overflow that weak side, and that skip pass is wide open for the look.
Now worked around and into the hands of Jamie Morris. Top of the key, 3-point shot, Dayton Taylor, no good. Pulled down with the rebound comes Schlitt. Schlitt will pass it off left elbow into the front court, shot up, and this one's going to knock off the back iron, no good by Austin Sexton. 5:38 left here in the third.
This United team, 25-3, Brent, and this GCA team, is 19-7.
Very close with the interception there was Corey Simmons. Instead of he worked around, Dalton Taylor, three-pointer from the right corner, no good. 30-27 still, no scoring except for a lone three-pointer by Austin Sexton here in the second half. As the ball is driven in by Harris, wanted to change that, but it's going to be an all-offensive foul. Charge taken down low by Dalton Taylor. Checking back in will be Devin Sexton, giving a rest to Randy Simmons.
Harris had an opportunity to dish that off to the side and didn't, and created the offensive foul. That's a turnover, and that's crucial now if United knocks down a 3 to tie this thing back up.
Working around the key will be United. They look to go down low. Instead, we'll pass it up top of the key into the lane and out of bounds off of Jamie Morris. But they're going to say it touched a Gateway Christian Academy player last. Out of bounds here, staying with United.
The deflection did go off of GCA player.
A great out-of-bounds play. Finds a sweeping player into the middle. That would be Jamie Morris, able to catch it and put it up for two. The score is now 30-29, a 1-point lead for Gateway. Austin Sexton takes a step in and fires from deep. Rebound down low will be brought in by Schlitt. Another offensive possession for Gateway.
You know, Gateway, all the three-point shots are 25-foot jump shots. You know, step into a little bit to that line.
A good use of the crossover dribble creates space for Austin Sexton. Withdraws the defense, passes to Schlitt from the free throw line. Shot is good. But back quickly comes United. As Powell gets into the lane, shot is put up, no good. A rebound comes down to the hands of Gateway. Into the front court. Austin Sexton off the backboard, no good. Pulled down by Isaiah Sharp.
I don't think he even aimed for the basket. I think he felt the contact and was hoping to get a foul.
Powell left corner, Morris.
There's your shooter.
Works it down low into the post. The big man puts up the shot, no good by Sharp. Back comes Gateway Christian.
Got to use the backboard.
As
Mom agrees with me down there.
Mom Lee agrees with you. Use the backboard. Instead, it'll be Austin Sexton into the corner.
Whoa.
3-point shot is up and good by his brother, Devin Sexton. And that's going to lead to a timeout. United Christian finds themselves down by 3 here early in the second half. Stay tuned as we'll bring you more action here. We have a full timeout, so we're going to go ahead and take a break. That's a 6-point lead. Slow putting up the other 3 points before we went to break. Score is 35-29. As my sidekick and good friend Keith Myers almost takes a tumble. The coach needs to be taught how to sit down in the chair.
I took the charge.
He took the charge, and what the chair did is they pulled the chair on you. You're trying to post up. Instead, it will be a 3-point shot made in by Jamie Morris, and just like that, back within 3. As another shot inside the lane is up, no good by Devin Sexton. Back comes United, down low to the post to Sharp. Sharp out, 3-point shot, Morris, no good. Rebound is a long one and be pulled in and taken by Austin Sexton. Sexton into the front court, and he'll slow down the offense. Going up against the man-to-man defense of United. It'll now be Sexton over to his brother, Devin. Devin gets into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound will fall down and into the hands of Jamie Morris. Back comes Morris. Morris into the corner as the 3 was thought about by Seth Norris. Instead of pass down low, and that's going to be an offensive foul as Isaiah Sharp ran right into the chest of Austin Sexton. Good job by Sexton absorbing the contact. Backing comes Rolland, giving a rest to Norris. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brett Young alongside Keith Myers at the NACA National Tournament. First round of elimination games. The ball is passed into the corner. 3-point shot up and no good. With the rebound is the baseball player Powell. He'll stop and pop from the free throw line, and his shot's off the mark. But the rebound falls down to Rolland, who just checked in. And we've got a timeout by United Christian. They're going to go ahead and make it a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here
We look at this as this is the Bob Jones University stat show.
Okay.
How about that?
I like that.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts, 6 3-pointers made by United Christian Academy, 7 from Gateway Christian Academy. You look at the media guide; we're very close of being to the most 3-point baskets in a game.
What is that?
15.
Oh, baby.
And we're pretty close. If we get that, guess what? We
What?
get a steak dinner by Travis. Travis is going to buy us a steak dinner tonight. How about that?
Travis knows how to buy great steaks. I did
Yeah.
hear that.
You know, I think the steak is coming from Taco Bell.
Taco Bell steak. Well, I hate to inform you, I cannot eat fast food.
Okay.
So it would have to be a real steak, and we'll see if we can get that figured out. But United has resumed play as another one of those baseball passes by Powell intended for Jamie Morris is off the mark, but it was tipped out of bounds by Gateway Christian.
We do want to thank 323 Sports for sponsoring this event on Indiana SRN and NACA.
Instead of being into the lane, shot up and no good. Down with the rebound, running for the ball was Finney, and I believe that they're going to give this one back to Gateway as they're going to give the foul to Cody Rolland. It will now be Gateway Christian. 1 minute 40 seconds left here in the third quarter, as it will be taken by Corey Simmons. Picks up his dribble. Could have been a traveling call. Instead, it'll be overworked into the right elbow. Devin Sexton has it. So he'll pull it out. Looks to receive a screen from Schlitt, and will do just that. Receives another one from Schlitt. Rolls to the basket. Nothing available. Left elbow. Still nothing going on as the pass down low intended for Zach Harris sails out of bounds, coming right back into the hands of United.
You know, as a coach, you get frustrated because you're running an offensive set and you throw the ball an errant pass. You should know by now, after 25 games, that you should run your offense, and errant pass really just frustrates you because possessions are key here.
1 minute left in the third quarter, as it will be Norris with the ball. Works it into the hands of Dalton Taylor. Down low into the post. Sharp up. Shot is good, plus the foul. That foul will go against Schlitt, sending Sharp to the line to complete the three-point play and try and bring the game back to a tie.
And it would be the first tie of the half, other than halftime. Eyes it, flies it.
Nothing there on the three-point shot attempt, as knocked in the face will be Devin Sexton. He looks to be hurt. The ref will not blow the whistle as he turns and asks Devin Sexton if he's all right. Said it will be Corey Simmons. Left elbow. Works into the lane. Shot up, and it's no good. Rebound falls into the hands of Norris. Norris up and into the hands of the baseball player, Powell. Powell works it down low to Sharp. Gets it back at the free throw line. Out to Dalton Taylor. Stops and pops. Shot up, no good. They're going to say he traveled.
You got to, when you have that shot from 15 feet, you got to shoot that basketball.
Back across court into the hands of Corey Simmons. Simmons has it. Tries to work into the post. It will be kicked left elbow. Right out of bounds. Schlitt tried to find Finney in the left elbow, but the ball sails out of bounds. 9 seconds left here. A big turnover, giving the last shot to United. Quickly up the court comes Powell. Behind the back dribble. Gets into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound back around, taken down by Harris. Up quickly, and that'll be the final horn of the third quarter. The score right now is a 1-point lead for Gateway Christian. Gateway Christian has 35. And United Christian has 34. Stay tuned here for the fourth quarter on Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Do you want to hear your favorite team on Indiana SRN? 35-34, we got a doozy for you early morning. Sit back and enjoy the fourth quarter. With the fourth quarter, here's Brent Young.
Thank you very much, Keith. It has been an exciting game so far. About to say quarter, but it's been back and forth basketball. A 1-point lead by Gateway Christian as they look to work it up and into the hands of a couple of players. Passed around the key as it will be into the hands of a player trying to go down low into the post, but nothing available. As we are getting showered with gifts up here. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies.
The good old Horizon Lions right there for you.
Horizon Lions drops off the goodies as United will try and do the same. Down by 1 in this one. 7:31 left in the ball game.
Very nice of them.
Very nice of them, I do agree, as the ball will be now into the left elbow, worked up top the key. Dalton Taylor has been quiet after a strong first half. He has the ball right side. Looking down low to Sharp, nothing available. Good help defense by Harris. Instead it will be Powell into the lane, pass down to Sharp. Should have put the shot up there, trying to make the extra pass. Sometimes you can be too unselfish.
And that's exactly what Coach says. You got to shoot the ball. You got to get, if you're open from 15 feet, don't worry about the other pass.
Sharp is going to steal it, saves it inbounds, and it will be saved underneath the basket, but they'll say Dalton Taylor's foot was on the line, so it'll stay underneath the basket to Gateway.
As we talked about earlier today, the first one to 45 is going to win this game. We're 10 points away from that, so it should be very interesting how this winds down with 7 minutes and 9 seconds to play.
The three-point shooting barrage has slowed down a bit.
It has, greatly. So maybe the record's intact.
Exactly, as Austin Sexton has it. Will dish off into the corner, and that will be Devin Sexton. Right back to Austin Sexton, three-point shot off the mark. Rebound, bat around, and taken in by Sharp. A long wingspan on Sharp, able to pull that one down above everyone else. Now up and into the front court. Trying to find Sharp down low, tip from behind, and stolen. Gateway has it. Pass up to Corey Simmons, lay in, good.
Big, big basket.
37-34, back to a three-point lead. United has it. We're working around. Into the right elbow. A long three by Dalton Taylor. And he is able to knock it down. Tied at 37. Gateway Christian trying to take the lead back. Corey Simmons, cross-court pass into the hands of Sexton. Right back to Simmons. Thought about the three. Gets into the lane. Shot is up. No good. They're going to call a bailout foul as he will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
A little bit out of control, but he did make the contact. Jamie Morris' first foul of the game. I tell you what, though, this has really been foul. Has not been as many fouls in the games as we've had during the week yesterday.
As the first free throw is up and good. 38-37, a 1-point lead now.
United have the ball up to across the 10-second line.
As it will be into the hands of the freshman Taylor. Taylor down low. Down to Sharp. Sharp might have gotten away with a travel. They're going to call a foul before that. That's going to send Sharp to the line. As this foul will go against Jason Schlitt. That's his third, but only the third team foul, so not much foul trouble here in this game. Sharp goes to the line. First free throw up. This one will rattle around all the way around the world, they might say, and fall through.
A little better body English on that one.
Kind of reminiscent of my trip here in March around the world. As the second free throw is just as good. 2 for 2 from the line. Back to a 39-point tie. Now it will be Corey Simmons. Works it into Harris. Zach Harris, left elbow. Slowed down quite a bit as Sexton has it. Austin Sexton tries to work to the right side. Will work it down into the hands of Harris. Right back, right elbow, as it will be Corey Simmons. Spots for 3. Line driver is good. 42-39. The back and forth contest continues. A pass to a cutting player. That'll be Morris in the lane. Shot up. No good. Big board pulled down there by Simmons. Up into the front court is Harris. Harris had a player out in the corner. Still does. Sexton, three. Good! Austin Sexton, a big three-point shot from the corner.
We just broke the record of three-pointers, 16.
Just broke the record of amount of three-pointers in one game. 16 three-pointers. As the pass is down low, this one will be off the mark. Saved in bounds to the hands of Austin Sexton. A foul from behind there by Thomas Powell. Unbelievable shooting here. Just when you think they might go away, they knock down back-to-back triples. Now it'll be worked around into the hands of Zach Harris. Up into the front court. Sexton has it. Back to Harris. Harris, top of the key. Defense really picking up for United. A little bit of urgency. Simmons has it. Will receive a screen from Slit. Good slip through the screen as it will be almost stolen. Instead, it will be taken by Corey Simmons. Simmons into the front court. They'll finally get a foul called. This time it's going to go on Taylor. It's going to be Dalton Taylor's first foul. That's the 17th foul, so it will be the one in the bonus for Corey Simmons.
16 three-pointers. The media guy has the most points scored, has 3-point baskets included in that. So I'm just guessing that 16's got to be the record because I can't see anybody else having 16 three-pointers in this division.
Right. As the first free throw is up and through. A little bit of a stretch being put on by the lead by Gateway. Both knocked down. 47-39 is now the score. United looks to chip into the lead. Dalton Taylor has had the hot hand for United.
They need a basket, though.
He receives a screen. Looks down low. Instead will go right corner. They will work it down low into the cutting hands of Norris. Norris shot up no good. It'll fly out of bounds. Pardon me, that's Morris, as his shot is up no good. It'll fly out of bounds, and it will stay here with United. 3:45 left here in the contest. Worked over and into the hands of the big man, Isaiah Sharp.
Oh,
an up fake shot is good by Dalton Taylor. Way off the mark. Ill-advised shot there. Instead, it will go back into the hands of Gateway Christian.
Got a little rush, got off the spot there, and his feet was not set properly.
8-point lead also in the bonus, and Gateway throws it out of bounds off the inbound pass. It'll go back to United. United out of bounds. It'll be passed in by Thomas Powell. Powell looks to get it down low. Great pass, and oh man, seemed as though that was blocked from behind by Austin Sexton. They're going to say he got a hand. And it will be sending Seth Norris to the line. Norris looks to inch back into this 8-point advantage put up by Gateway. And the senior knocks down the first.
15 fouls called in this ball game.
Little different from our one game, huh?
17 three-pointers. Yes, we had a game yesterday that had over 50 fouls in the game.
Nisley as well as Cody Rolland in the game, I do believe. A little offense for defense substitutions. As the second free throw is no good. A long rebound will be pulled in by Corey Simmons and beamed off Roland's foot out of bounds. So it'll be Gateway Christian ball, 47-40, a 7-point lead. As Austin Sexton has it. He'll get it across the timeline. Tried to be met by a trap. Instead, it will be a foul called. It's going to be the 1-and-1. They're going to give this one to Norris. That's only Norris's first foul, but it is the 8th foul. So one in the bonus for Austin Sexton. Sexton's first free throw is up. This was off the back iron. A big rebound by Harris off the miss. It'll be out into the hand of Schlitt. Schlitt will be fouled right away. And that'll send Schlitt to the line. The foul will be on Nisley.
Nisley's third foul of the day.
3:19 left in the ball game. Interesting tactic here to foul early.
Yeah, I'm very interested about this tactic as well because this could, if they miss free throws, can help you. But if they knock these down, this lead can get to 7 to 15, 16 quick.
I agree with that. As the first front end of the
Oh.
1-and-1 is short.
Maybe they
A
have
smart
scouted
idea
him.
with the tactic, but another rebound off of a missed free throw, a coach's nightmare. And that will be a coach's nightmare for Gateway Christian. A cross-court pass too high to handle for Austin Sexton.
And
It'll be back to United.
Sexton needs to go to that pass. They don't need to throw that cross-court pass. Need to go and follow the ball where the ball may be.
And now a three-point bomb put up and no good off the mark as it will be pulled down by Austin Sexton, but stolen by Morris. Morris gets in the lane. Shot good. Now it will be passed in by Harris.
We got a ball game here, 47-42 with 2:40 to play.
5-point game. Harris will pass up into the hands of Sexton. No one available. Sexton laying good. And we'll have a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. So we'll take it with them. 2:41 left here in the ball game. 49-42.
We want to thank Bob Jones University, Clearwater Christian College for being supporters of the NACA tournament. We'll be back right after this. Back live in Dayton, Tennessee. Keith Myers and Brent Young, 49-42. We got a good ball game for you.
Fantastic ball game. Final 2:38 here. As it'll be brought up all the way to the court. Powell will stop and pop. This time he knocks it down. And another timeout here. This time it'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. 2:33 left here. It is a 5-point ball game. And head coach Phil Powell for United Christian Academy elected to foul in the last possession. I'm not sure if I agree with that tactic, although they did miss the front end of the 1-and-1. But they got the rebound off the miss. I think you play good defense here. Try and create maybe a trap or two and get a steal. You do not need a foul. 2:33 is a very long time.
You bet it is. And the thing is with you cutting this lead within 5 with the 2:32 to play, now you could go almost back to straight-up defense. You don't really need a foul. You just need to make sure you block out and get a good shot each time you get down on the floor here.
Pass is trying to be running along the baseline. It's Harris into the hands of Sexton. Austin Sexton, they're going to say, stepped out of bounds, and it will be back and into the hands of United. Offense for defense substitutions come in.
If I remember correctly, this is the third straight turnover for GCAA, and they got to protect the ball. You got the lead, you got to protect the ball.
Third straight turnover, I do believe, as well. 49-44, back into the hands of Powell. Powell gets into the lane. He flips it off to the post player, and the lane is good by Sharp. Yet again, another offense for defense substitution. We got a full timeout with 2:22 left. A 3-point game. We're going to go ahead and step away with you.
Today's games brought to you by Shen Technology Service Corporation. Technology is about humans and not about machines. Dave and his crew has provided support. Last 2:22. Here's Brent.
Harris gets the ball in bounds to Corey Simmons. Simmons back to Harris. There's 3 defenders. Now it's a 4-on-1 fast break. Over into the corner, and a smart idea there by Corey Simmons to not force up the three-pointer. Instead, it'll be Austin Sexton. Top of the key, 2:07 left. Sexton finds the cutting player, his brother Devin Sexton, in a flip shot, no good. He was looking for the foul call, but it'll be a traveling call, this time going against United underneath the basket after the rebound was pulled in by Nisley.
That's a tough call, but it's the right call as GCA now has an opportunity to get some points here.
Working it around, it'll be a foul. This time it'll go against Cody Rowland, his third. And that'll be the double bonus now. The offense-defense substitutions will continue, as Ty Dean was one of the other players who checks in for the offense-defense.
Got to knock down free throws as Zach Harris misses the free throw. 49-46, 1:57 to play in this fourth and final period.
Rowland, Dean, Nisley check back out. Jamie Morris, Isaiah Sharp, and Thomas Powell check back in. Offense for defense, ladies and gentlemen. As the second free throw is good. Back to a 2-possession game. 50-46. Into the front court comes Powell. Powell all the way down. Will hand off, and the shot is good off the backboard and through. Jamie Morris. Back to a 2-point game. Into the hands of Corey Simmons. They break the full court pressure as it will go into the hands of Sexton. Simmons to Sexton as they wait for the clock to continue to go down. A 2-point game, 1:27 left.
Boy, you
Now
got to
it's
watch
Norris.
that pass. That's
Norris.
a skip pass.
Interesting insertion into the lineup is Norris. I think Coach realizes that. He's going to call a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it here. 1:19 left here as we want to thank Coak Falls College, Bob Jones University, and Clearwater Christian College, along with Bryan College, Pensacola Christian College, and 323 Sports. All great sponsors of this NACA tournament.
And the fine folks of Indiana who has helped us with our broadcast as well. And want to thank the NACA staff as they have been very nice to us. As the lunch provided for us up early this morning and all the stats that has been given us to all the coaches and all those things. Over 54 teams this week here in Dayton, Tennessee.
Great weekend here so far. Only Thursday. 2 more days of basketball after this one. Ball will be passed into Schlitt, and Schlitt will be fouled immediately. Schlitt missed the front end of the 1-and-1 last time he went to the free throw line. He'll have 2-shot opportunity here. As that'll be Isley's 4th foul, the offense for defense substitutions continue.
Key to knock these down. You're up by 2. You need these free throws. Got it.
Schlick sizes up the first and knocks it through. As the offense for defense substitutions come back in.
Send this lead to a 2-possession game.
51-48 as the second free throw is up and through. 2 for 2 from the line after missing the front end of the 1-and-1. Back to a 4-point lead. Powell into the front court, works it out. 3-point shot. Morris, good! Seth Norris with a huge foul. A huge 3-point basket, pardon me. As it will be a 52-51 game with a full timeout. 1 minute, 7 seconds left here. Action-packed day so far. Stay tuned.
18 three-pointers.
18 3-pointers
in this ball game.
Unbelievable.
18 3-pointers. I didn't shoot 18. Well, they didn't even have 3-point baskets when I played, but I shoot 18 3-pointers in a game. But this, we talked about this earlier, that more 3-point shots are made than free throws, and very interesting. If you look at this ball game, 1 point. You know, now you can do a lot of things if you're United. You don't really have to foul. You play straight up defense, and I'm sure the press will come. And if you're GCA, you have to protect the ball, and you got to knock down free throws and protect yourself when you get that hit, get that bump.
Yeah, I think the main thing that United has to do is run them off the three-point line. Don't let GCA get an open three-pointer. If they're able to knock that down, back to a two-possession game. If they make it two, then you're all right. You have a chance at a three-pointer to tie the game and take it into overtime.
You got to guard Austin Sexton. He's the guy that's hot. He's the guy who has the ball.
Austin Sexton has it back to Harris. Left elbow into the hands of Corey Simmons, and a very dicey pass is taken in by Austin Sexton. Coming from behind for the steal was Dalton Taylor, and they're going to foul right away the second that it was touched by Schlicht. And Schlicht made 2 for 2 free throws last time he was at the free throw line.
Yeah, but that's the only 2 free throws that he has made today, so it should be very interesting that these 2 are very important. Again, extend that possession.
And the
Leave
first
that one short.
Short, just like he was on the 1-and-1 offense for defense substitution.
And these teams have scouted each other because they really know textbook of what they do, what the kids can do, and what they cannot do. It's interesting.
Schlicht to the line. Second of 2 free throws, knocks this one through. A 2-point game, 53 seconds left here. Brent Young with Keith Myers, United in the Boston College uniforms. Gets into the post. Baseline shot, up no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Corey Simmons. 40 seconds left. Simmons has it. Simmons will get a timeout call. And I believe that this will be a 30-second timeout. Might be a full. It's going to be a full timeout with 37.5 seconds left. 53-51. Gateway on top. We'll take a step aside ourselves. Stay tuned here for the final seconds of this thrilling first game of day 2.
Live at Dayton, Tennessee. Keith Myers along with Brent Young. 53-51, 37.5 seconds to go. Gateway will have the ball underneath United's basketball, and this a very important possession here.
Into the hands of Simmons. Important possession, as you said. I believe United will foul. Might have wanted to try and get it underneath 10 seconds, see if they can get a 10-second violation in the backcourt. Instead, it will be a foul. This will go on Seth Norris. Only his second foul, but it is the double bonus, sending Sexton to the line for 2 free throws.
Knock these 2 down, you got a 1-possession ball game.
As the first free throw is up, and that one is through. A lot of confidence at the free throw line there by Sexton. Checking back in will be for Gateway. That's going to be Finney, Dwayne Finney. Second free throw is just as good. Back to a 4-point game. Powell has it. Gets into the front court, into the lane. And they're going to foul Powell on the attempted pass.
That might be a smart play. Shooting 2 free throws. Well, the ball.
That's with the 15th foul, too.
That was a very smart foul then.
They've got another foul to strategically give. 28 seconds left here. No three-pointers. It'll be into the hands of Norris. Norris tried to go down low. This ball will be stolen. And fouled in the backcourt will be Austin Sexton. Up by 4 points. It's looking as if Gateway, if they can knock down the free throws, might take home the win.
This ball club, this United Ball Club, as we talked about earlier, is 25-3. I'm sure they've been in situations like this, and they never had this quit. So let's see what they can do the next 22 seconds.
First free throw is up and good by Austin Sexton. Supreme confidence at the line as he stares down the second. puts up that, and it is no good. Rebound pulled down by United. Up comes Powell. Powell hands off, three-pointer, no good by Taylor. And another rebound by Gateway. Gateway is going to be fouled right in front of the Gateway bench. And this will be sending Austin Sexton back to the line. Yet again, that foul will go on Isaiah Sharp.
Austin Sexton has hit two key free throws for the game in this quarter alone. They have knocked down 3, 5, 7, 10 free throws, 11 free throws in this quarter. Make it 12. Free throws win championships.
Really helping him out in this game. Up by 6. Might be the nail in the coffin here, and he'll do just that. And a 30-second timeout will be taken by Gateway.
This is when you tell your kids don't do anything. You don't foul. Just let them score and let the clock run out. Because United is out of timeouts as well, I do believe. So even if they make a basket and the ball goes into hoop with 5 seconds to go, you have that 5-second count. The horn's going to sound. The game is over.
Jackie Fingleton very happy with Austin Sexton's success from the free throw line.
If this win holds up for Gateway, they would go to 20-7 on the year, and this United ball club will drop to 25-4.
Quickly out the front court, it will be taken by Powell, and a foul to give was Gateway Christian. So smart foul there. 6 seconds left here. If you're Gateway, let them play. No more fouls. As the pass will be inbounded into the corner. As it's Taylor. Pass up top of the key. Three-pointer will be short by Thomas Powell. 1.5 seconds left. Gateway Christian will go on to win this game. Into the hands of Corey Simmons, and that'll be the final horn. At the end of the first game here on day 2, elimination rounds, the score is taken home by Gateway Christian 58, United Christian 51. Stay tuned here on Indiana SRN for the postgame show as well as lead into the second game of today's action. Fantastic back and forth game here on Indiana SRN where you're always in the game.